Hey, Pluff here, and this is the last OU session I will have with this team, and then it will be retired. Some of its members may be recycled in future OU teams, but not for now, as the tornado alarm is going off, which is kind of scary, but I'm just going to keep recording. Change the team by one member. I'm just going to go over the team again. I have Angel the Mew, specially defensive with Leftovers, Synchronize, and then it has Defog, Softboiled, Will-O-Wisp, and Psychic. And then there's Ariella the Clefable, who is our Unaware Wall, Wishpasser, and Cleric with Moonblast as her only attacking move. And then another physically defensive Pokemon, Rotom Wash with Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Will-O-Wisp, and Pain Split. And then there's Mega Metagross, who just hits so hard with Meteor Mash, then Headbutt, Ice Punch, and Earthquake. And I did talk about possibly switching something for Bullet Punch, but I really like these moves. They get really great overall coverage, so he's just not going to have priority. And then I have Flare, the Talonflame, who I like to call Flareon, and Life Orb with Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, U-Turn, and Roost. And last but not least, Keldeo is no more. I have replaced it with a Choice Scarf Contrary Serperior named Slither. I ran a similar set in Little Cup, and so we're going to see how it works in OU. Fully invested in special defense and speed, and then he has Dragon Pulse, Leaf Storm, Hidden Power, Fire, and Rest. I know Rest is kind of weird, but if he's really low on health, I could just rest and then later heal it off with Heal Bell. So I opted for Rest as the last slot. So we're gonna look for a battle here. I found one pretty quickly. And let's see what his team is in the team preview. As soon as it shows up, and his name is Guy MD, as he has Klefki, which is cool to see. He has a lot of Pokemon that could be Mega, because 4 of his Pokemon, it could be Gyarados, Venusaur, Houndoom, or Charizard. So that, I'm not really sure what his Mega is going to be, but I am going to start off with... Serperior won't be able to do much to this team, but I'm going to start off with... What do I want to start off with? I think I'm going to start off with... No. I'm really indecisive here. I'm just going to start off with Talonflame. While you turn out. You'll see the Life Orb, but... As he starts off with his Charizard, I'm kind of tempted to just Brave Bird his Charizard, which I'm going to do. I was originally just going to U-turn out and Scout to see what he wanted to start off with, but now that I see he's starting off with Charizard, I'm just going to Brave Bird it, as that does turn out to be his Mega, and that Brave Bird does a lot of damage as he goes for Air Slash, which doesn't quite kill us. So I'm just going to let my Talonflame go down here, and I'm just going to go for another Brave Bird. You might want to switch out because Charizard is his Mega, and he'll probably want to preserve that. So I think he just leaves it in. So I'm perfectly okay sacrificing a Flareon, the Talonflame for a Mega Charizard. As he just forfeits right away. I get rid of his Mega and he just doesn't even want to play. So, we are gonna get the victory and I'm just gonna stay in here. Have to wait out 60 seconds so I can ladder climb a little bit. Since that was so fast, I'll probably do 3 battles this episode. Yeah, we're in the 1200s now. So we're climbing slowly but surely. As he has a very interesting team too. Wow, hold on, sorry, I'm typing a text message right here, and it's hard for me to talk and type out the message at the same time, so I'm just gonna take 2 seconds. I apologize. Okay, So he has four possible megas with with Gyarados, Gardevoir, Gallade, and Scizor, and then Espeon and Jolteon's really cool to see in OU. I really want to use a Mega Gallade to be. I've always wanted to try it, and I'm going to start off with U-turn. And Serperior won't really be a big help for this team either, as he has the Espeon, and I think I'm just gonna Brave Bird him. We might want to switch into something else. Because Espeon doesn't have the best physical defense. So it does take that though. So actually my Talonflame might go down here as he goes for the Hidden Power Ice, possibly? Possibly, as he has... what do I want to do? I think I'm going to go into Serperior. We will outspeed due to the fact that I am Choice Scarf. Otherwise, I don't think we would have outsped anyways. I really like seeing Espeon. My Talonflame does go down, which is kind of sad, but I guess he wasn't a huge help on this team, although he would have been helpful against Gallade. I guess we have other ways to beat Gallade, especially with the Fable, and I can burn it with my Rotom or my Mew. Probably Rotom would be better. I kind of want to see what his Mega is going to be, because it's kind of strange to have both Gallade and Gardevoir on the same team. As he does go into this, which is going to resist Leaf Storm, so I'm not going to want to stay in on this. I'm just going to go for Rotom Wash. I'll probably burn it. Yeah, I'll just burn it. Because we'll be able to survive a hit from it just fine. And as he goes for the U-turn, which actually does a lot more damage than I was expecting it to do. Maybe that's Choice Banded Scizor. Due to that damage, that would be my guess, because I am fully defensive. So, as he does go into Jolteon, which obviously I do not want to stay out on. Let's see. I'm going to go into Mew here, my special wall. As he just goes for the Toxic, but we got the Toxic off at him, and I'm perfectly okay trading that. So I'm just going to Psychic him. Jolteon hits really hard, but it's very frail. I've never actually seen a Jolteon carry Toxic, so that's kind of interesting to see. As, let's see what he wants to go in on this. Probably Scizor, as, yeah, he does go into Scizor, and that does pretty much nothing. I would like this thing, but I don't really have much else. This team doesn't really go against Scizor that well. It's going to be really hard for me to take out, especially now that I don't have Talonflame. So, what do I want to do to this? I'll probably just U-turn out again, and then probably go into I'm just going to go into Clefable, as he does Pursuit, predicting that. That was a really smart move on his part. He definitely deserves some credit for that. As, let's see. It's just that U-turn is super effective. As he did lock himself into the Pursuit though, if he is indeed Choice Banded. So I'm just gonna go for Clefable here, because Pursuit won't do much, and I'm just guessing Choice Banded. I could be wrong, but it's just U-turn did so much. I guess he could be fully invested in physical defense or physical attack. But yeah, I'm almost positive he's Choice Banded due to that switch. As I don't really want to take a lot of damage, so I'm just gonna protect, stall him out a little bit with Toxic, which I don't really like doing, but sometimes you have to do what you have to do. So I'll just protect on this turn, and then I'll wish next turn as he goes for the Volt Switch. Possibly trying to go back into this, possibly trying to go back into Scissor. So I'm going to wish, yeah, I'm going to wish, I think. Because Volt Switch, I'm not especially defensive though, so I will take decent damage. But if he does switch on the Scissor, I would like to see what he locks himself into, as that is what he goes into. And I'm pretty positive this thing is Choice Banded now. So I'm just going to protect as he goes for the Bullet Punch. So we'll be able to get our Mega safely off, which is very nice because Bullet Punch won't do anything. Actually, that does more than I thought, to be honest. But we still will be able to get damage on something. I'm going to go for the EQ on the off chance that he decides to stay in. Which he won't. I just don't want him to switch in that Gyarados for free. But he's not going to stay in. So I'm not going to reveal my EQ yet. I'm just going to go for the Meteor Mash. Because I'm really predicting he's going to switch out here, as he does. And he just decides to sack off that Jolteon. And we do not get the attack raise, which kind of stinks, but it's only 20%, 20% chance, so it's not too surprising. Not too surprising. As he goes in for the Gyarados here, getting the Intimidate off, which does kind of suck. But let's see, what do I want to do to this? I think I'm going to switch into Rotom here to take whatever it wants to do to me. I'm kind of scared of the Dragon Dance, as that is what he goes into. That's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. On the off chance that we survive, I would like to cripple this thing, as we do survive. But he does get the flinch, which really sucks for us. I'm just going to go for Will-O-Wisp again. I would really like to have this thing crippled, because Gyarados can be scary, as we get the burn. Oh, he has a Lumberry. Lumberry Gyarados. So, I mean, I'm just going to go for the burn again. Actually, I'm going to go for Pain Split. I don't know if we can survive another one, as we do not survive another one. I'm going to go into Clefable now, because we do ignore those stat boosts. It's nice to know that this Gyarados is not the Mega. This is a really cool team. I really like it. It's very different, and I don't know, it's pretty cool. So we'll ignore those stat boosts, and he does switch out. I'm going to protect, see what he wants to lock himself into. As that is definitely Choice Banded, I am very sure. Very sure about that, because he keeps switching out whenever it's not a good matchup, and though he's just crazy strong, so I'm just going to protect, scout what he wants to lock himself into, and make a switch accordingly, as he does go for the Bullet Punch. So I'm going to take some damage on Metagross, but again, I don't think he'll want to stay in. Did he go into Gyarados last time? I don't remember if he did. No, he sacked off Entei. So I don't know really what I want to go into. I'll just go for the Ice Punch. I don't know if he'll want to keep Scissor in or not. No, he's not going to. He does summon out the Gyarados for the attack drop, which kind of sucks for us. He does make that switch quite often. As I'm predicting the Dragon Dance again, because that is what he went for last time. And even if we do lose Serperior, I'm not too sad about that. I mean, it could cost me. I mean, Serperior might be helpful against the rest of his team, but we might just get a loss here. I don't know if we outspeed this. We are Choice Scarf, but I'm not 100% sure. We're about to find out, though. as we do outspeed it, and we got a crit. He has 1% left. Ice Fang, as we survive the Ice Fang. That's kind of a bit of luck. Probably only because we were on full health. Is the only reason we survived that. I'm surprised we survived that at all, to be honest, because like he has an attack raise right now. So we are gonna get rid of this, and that will be that will be helpful for us, because now, as we'll outspeed this, we probably won't do that much damage to it, but I do want to get as much damage as I possibly can on this thing, because it's scary. As it goes for Bullet Punch, alright, he's locked into Bullet Punch. We get the safe switch onto this. He might stay in, but I feel really good just going for EQ now, because I only didn't go for that before because of the Gyarados, and the Gyarados scared me a lot. I didn't want him to get a free switch into that, as he just goes into this. We're just going to go for the Zen Headbutt, as we will outspeed because we are Mega, unless he decides to, unless he was Choice Scarf. But that was actually his Mega, so we take down his Mega, and I think we can win the rest of this, because Meteor Mash for this will do a lot of damage, unless it's Choice Scarf, or not Choice Scarf. Focus Sash, which I don't know why it would be. And now we have Earthquake for the Scissor. This team did prove to be kind of hard to take down, actually. It was a cool team, though. I really liked it. I liked seeing Jolteon and Espeon, and he had a bunch of possible Megas. It was also cool to see Gardevoir and Gallade on the same team, as he just goes for Bullet Punch for damage. And we actually don't take him out with the EQ, but another one will. And another Bullet Punch won't take us out. It did 25% unless he gets a crit, which I really hope he doesn't. If he got a crit, that would cost us the match, because Clefable could probably take one Bullet Punch, but this wouldn't be able to take, or this would easily take a something Bullet Punch. I was gonna say cool team, but he left pretty quickly. So, let's do one more battle, because the first one was really short. So I am going to do another one, as we find one pretty quickly. And he has a threatening team. This is probably his Mega. What would he want to start off with? Let's see. What do I want to start off with? Okay, Serperior won't be much health in this team either. Really at all. So I might just go for that right off the bat. Or I could, no, I'm just going to go for Serperior. I don't really care. Like, I mean, I can't say he's not completely helpful, but he could be more helpful against this team, as this is probably his Mega. We'll outspeed it. And we would have outspeeded him anyways, but we will outspeed him because we are Choice Scarf. We will even outspeed the Mega Manectric, which gets a huge boost in speed and special attack. You don't really see Mega Manectric that often. It's a pretty cool Pokemon, so it's a shame not more people use it. But this team, I really like this team that I have, as he does go for the Mega, and we get the special attack, as he does take us out with Overheat. I'm gonna go for a priority Brave Bird here, as he might want to switch something in on this, because I don't think he's gonna want to give up his Mega that easily. He'll probably definitely save that. He'll probably switch in Skarmory, or he switches in Heatran. Heatran is also a good switch. And I don't know if I have, Metagross is really my only check to this. I'm going to have to go into Rotom Wash. He might do the Overheat, not sure. Overheat does do a lot of damage to this, as I found out in another battle. I think it was video 1 or 2. As this is And this has Lightning Rod as its ability, so I have to be really careful when using Rotom Wash and Volt Switch and stuff, and I'm just gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp. Oh wait, no, oh my god, Guts. I completely forgot about that. Wow, I completely forgot about Guts. Okay, that might have costed us the match because it's Guts. Guts is scary. As I don't, yeah, I'm just gonna have to let this thing go down, do as much damage as I can. I'll just go for a Pain Split. So, I can't believe I forgot about that. Wow. That was bad. As I'm just gonna go for a Hydro Pump going for damage. Wow, that was a really bad mistake. Yeah. Well, at least I can go into Ariala. But I can't believe I did that. I've Guts Conkeldor, and I burned it, activating its Guts. But I guess at least it wasn't toxic. As we do take that out, as he takes out one of my physical walls. I really need to get this safe. See, the thing is that I need to get rid of his Manectric before I can safely bring in anything I have, really, because 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 it has Overheat, and I think Overheat might just take out a Metagross. I'm just gonna go for a Moonblast to see what he wants to do. He gets the meaningless Intimidate off, as I get the crit. That probably did matter. I'm going to protect for some Lefty's recovery. And then I'll go, as he goes into Heatran right away. So he'll get some health, I'll get some health. What do I want to do to this? He might just go for a Steel move. But I still don't outspeed Heatran if it's fully invested in speed. I need to get the safe Mega. I need to get the safe Mega off. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I don't remember what he went for last time. Was it Overheat? On my whatever I had in on this? I don't remember. I'm just gonna go for Angel though. Because I can't really do anything until, as he taunts me. That was a good play. The taunt was meant for the Clefable, but taunt on the Mew is still good because it's my special wall, so I don't really know why I'm bringing it out. It's my special wall, so I still really can't do much. But I was gonna go for Psychic anyways, which does nothing. As he goes for the Fire Blast. He does go for the Fire Blast. I don't have much for this. He probably doesn't carry a Steel type move. But this is my special wall. I'm kind of in a pickle here. I think I'm gonna lose this battle. I definitely forgot about the Guts Conkeldor, and I'm barely doing anything I'm barely making a dent in this Heatran. And he's gonna take out my Mew this turn. So yeah, I don't really have anything for Heatran except for my Mega. And since I am weak to him and I don't outspeed until after I safely Mega, there's nothing I can really do to it. And he'll probably take me out with that too, so I really don't have anything. I'll guess I'll go into Talonflame, but I mean, I still don't really do that much even with Brave Bird. So, yeah, this is a pretty good wall against Talonflame, but I don't have anything until I can safely Mega Evolve my Metagross. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to win this battle, but I will play it till the end. I can't count myself out yet. I'm feeling a loss in this one. But, yeah. Yeah. As we just go for the Brave Bird, as we get the crit. I don't know how much that mattered as he goes for Fire Blast, which at this point I'm just going to go for damage and just go for another Brave Bird. Maybe I can stall him out of HP. I don't know how many PP Fire Blast gets. What do I want to do? Do I want to attempt to safely? I can't. I literally can't risk that. That's really sad. I don't know how. No, I have to go into Ariella. Because I'm just gonna Moonblast. I don't know how many more Fire Blast he has, but because I think it only gets a total of like 8 PP, but he does still have one more. Wow, so much damage there. I'm gonna wish. I don't remember if I moved first. I think he moved first. Yeah, he did. So we're gonna go down this turn. As this Heatran is just walling my entire team. Keldeo was actually one of my checks to this, but I did get rid of it, and now I have only Mega Metagross for this. So he might get something in for free here, but I have to go for EQ, as we do outspeed, we do kill it, and we do get the Mega off safely. I'm kind of expecting him to go into this thing now, his Mega, because if he does, he can get off the overheat, and he's faster than me. As he just goes in for Therian out for the Intimidate. That's also a good move. It's a very good move. I'm gonna go. I need to go for the. This won't kill it though. I have to go for the Ice Punch. I'll have to try for Meteor Mashes, hoping for the attack. As he must have been Scarf because he did go before us, so he didn't quite take us out, but this Mega Manectric will definitely be able to take us out now. Because it's faster, but at least we got 2 of his Pokemon down with the Metagross. I'm really expecting to see the Manectric here because it is faster. But both of these wall me too, so really either one of these could take me out. It doesn't really matter what he goes into here, as he gets another Intimidate off. And yeah, he's faster, he's going to take me out with anything. Even an Electric attack would take me out because it gets neutral damage. But so this will be a loss for us. It's actually our first loss with this team, so I'm not too sad about it. But I guess this is the last time I'm using this team in video. I might just play around with it more by myself. But I think Serperior hasn't helped me much at all, so I think I'll probably switch that. But thank you for watching. Our rating went down a little bit, but it's okay. We're still in the 1200s, not that high. I'll probably ladder climb with this team or tweak it a little bit, especially to have something to do with Heatran, because the only thing I have for that is Metagross, which doesn't really outspeed if they're running full speed, which they usually don't. But I don't want to risk that because Metagross is very strong. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.